Alright, so some people say that Zombies has gotten a lot better, and that so much has been brought to the table for Black Ops 2 Zombies. Things have changed, things are way better now. But is it true? Have things really changed in a good way, or have they progressively gotten worse? I feel like Zombies has been brought into the point where it's not as enjoyable as it used to be. Reason why is because of, I guess you could call it Easter eggs. Now, we've seen that they've brought so many new perks. We've seen new weapons. We've seen buildables on Transit now. We've got a bus that drives us around the map. Now, back in World at War, back on the very first map, you could only run around. There was no perks. There was just a box, and there was the one building with like 2 rooms. So, has it really gotten a lot better? Because one thing that I do remember back from World at War is I do remember having a lot more fun on World at War Zombies, mainly because of all the interesting things that were in the game. Now, granted, there were no perks in the first map, but after the first couple perks were put into the game, we were able to do silly stuff. For example, on Shinonuma, there was a bookshelf in Shinonuma where if you pressed X, the dude laughed. You know, it was just a silly little Easter egg. There's radios scattered throughout the map where you could listen to the story. At the beginning, there was 3 radios where if you punched them, you could hear the speaker at the top start talking to you, and there was a whole storyline involved in the radios. Same with the Reese. Also in Shinonuma, we had Peter hanging from the ceiling there, who if you got down and it killed him, technically he's already dead. But if you shot him and brought him to the ground, the game would end. It's kind of just a silly little Easter eggs like that made the game more interesting. With the Reese, we had the radios too. We had the songs in all the maps. We had, a lot of people still don't know about this, but in Reese there was a brick that was laying on the ground in the Thompson room, right in front of the Thompson. If you laid down and pressed X on that brick, the brick would go under the ground and a little note would pop up about element 115. It was just a silly Easter egg. Nowadays in Zombies, we don't really see silly Easter eggs like that. We have one main Easter egg that no one can figure out, or people hack to figure it out in the first day, and the game gets old. And granted, they've put so much into this game, and there's so many different places you can go now, there's just not many things that you can do, you know, because we just walk around, we do the same old stuff, the same old weapons, and it's all on the same old map. There's no other hidden Easter eggs that we can screw around with. On Shinonuma, I went back and played with a couple friends the other day, and playing Shinonuma and Derice, World at War Zombies as a whole, it was a lot more fun because there were so many things that I still didn't know of today about the bookshelf on Shinonuma that was an Easter egg, or the brick on Derice. You know, there's so many things that you can do on those maps that I really think they should have brought back into the newer Zombies. And I think maybe they still should. There's no chance of anybody working for Treyarch watching this video, but I still think it would be awesome if they put silly little things in the game that would keep people interested and not make people want to move on. Because with Transit being the only map in Black Ops 2 Zombies right now, it's kind of killing their game, and it's not making people want to play, or it's making people not want to play it at all, because Transit's getting old, Zombies is starting to get boring. Then again, we have Die Rise coming out in, what, like 2 days now, so still a long time. I think they waited a long time to put in another Zombies map. I think that they should put in 2 Zombies maps at a time, just so people don't get bored and it keeps people entertained. But that's all I really wanted to rant on about. I apologize if I hurt your feelings, but I really think this is true, and that they need to add more things that you can be able to do in the games. It makes the game a lot more fun and enjoyable, and I feel like they're just getting down to the point now where it's all about surviving. It's not about having fun. So I don't know, leave a comment, tell me what you guys think. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe. And if you want to see a really awesome video of Terminal on Minecraft, which you've probably already seen, but I do have one that Mr. BWAT made, stay tuned to my channel, and it will be uploaded here in a couple days. Anyway, that's all I've got, and I'll talk to you guys later.